Good day, Matt here. Welcome to another session on the Artist's Way. This section is all about risk, and Julia delivers. I'm just going to read this little nugget for us. It's direct and actionable. The success of a creative recovery hinges on our ability to move out of the head and into action. So true. We primitive animals thrive from our ability of taking ourselves away from risk. Though most of us aren't fighting for our lives anymore, yet we carry the patterns of risk avoidance, as if simple tasks might mean life or death. So instead of moving towards the things that we want and experiencing a bit of newness, we continue to do the same old things that we're used to and comfortable with. Personally, I am noticing a lot of internal resistance in taking just some simple steps towards moving forward with finding more land to create intentional community with. Meanwhile, externally, I'm noticing the synchronistic signs and universal support that Julia speaks to at lengths that are giving me clear direction and are just inviting me to trust and take action towards manifesting this dream. But there is still a lot of newness and uncertainties that my mind really wants more clarity around to justify spending more and more time and energy pursuing this dream. So, you know, a tool has been very helpful with that are the morning pages. With addition to Marva's creative journaling style that I add over top of the morning pages to further explore my stream of consciousness via shapes and colors and whatever else comes through. So it's been sweet, especially with consistency, because there's a lot more threads of my being that are being observed and more insights, and so more patterns to just notice that get more and more clarifying around the thing. So with that, if you haven't done your morning pages yet, go ahead and hit pause and risk it all out onto the pages. I love that Julia wraps up this section by saying, very often, a risk is worth taking simply for the sake of taking it. There is something enlivening about expanding our self-definition, and a risk does exactly that. What's up? This is a friend hanging there. That reminds me of how and why I just started to start my first business, Kabora, clothing action sport company. And I just realized, you know what? I'm gonna fail. I mean, I'm gonna do my best not to, but this is my first pursuit. I was in high school and I realized, okay, I mean, it's the risk and the failure of, you know, not being a multi-million-dollar clothing company will teach me so much that I don't need to succeed in order for it to be a success. And that's all I needed. Had that epiphany, and then I just took action and did it, and that has snowballed and morphed and transformed into all sorts of things. So that said, what ways are you accepting limits that prevent you from taking the risks that you need to expand into the beautiful creative being you want to be? Thank you for joining me today. If you send me a short video clip of you taking action on something that you've been scared to move forward with, I would love to add it to the end of the video right here.